On Saturday, May 29th, 2021, Nonito Donaire made boxing history in the most scintillating of ways. A now 5-time world champion, let's talk about this man and his accomplishments. What's good, YouTube? STORMYBMAN, and I'm back with another video editorial. Before we get started, I'd like to say shout out to the LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community, and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. This video is going to cover the fight that took place this past Saturday, May 29th, live on Showtime, where OUBAALI Donaire took place and made history. OUBAALI was defending his WBC bantamweight title against veteran Nonito Donaire, who actually held this title many years ago. It was actually February of 2011 when Nonito Donaire won his first title with a second round knockout over Fernando Montiel. In the time that has passed, Donaire has had his ups and downs in the sport, and even coming across the path of OUBAALI in training. They've sparred together. They've known each other. It was recently that we saw in the World Super Series tournament where Naoya Inoue defeated Donaire for the WBA and the IBF World Bantamweight titles. And this was something that many people thought that Donaire might not have a chance against the monster Inoue, but he fought gallantly and ended up with a unanimous decision loss. But in many's eyesight, they saw Donaire seemingly turn back the hands of time in that fight. So in the time since then, that was November of 2019, we find OUBAALI defending his title against Donaire. He's looking at Donaire as a quality name on his record and thought that the experience would be great for himself. So he decided to defend his title against Donaire. Now in sparring, he thought that Donaire didn't have the type of power that could do anything to him and make the fight a jeopardized moment for him. This shows the experience of Donaire. Donaire realizes that it is a young man's sport, and even in the defeats that he has suffered at the hands of foes like Inoue, Carl Frampton, Jesse Magdanello, and even Nicholas Waters, Donaire has shown his veteran IQ as far as ring smarts, where he has taken his losses and learned to build upon them. He has come back after his losses, and he has defeated the likes of Vic Darchinyan after losing to Guillermo Rigondeaux, and after losing to Walters, he's come back with a series of victories, including coming back after the Frampton loss and stringing together more victories before facing Inoue. But at the age of 38, he was thought to be past it. He was thought to be a fighter that could now just be someone that the younger crop could add to their ledgers as an experienced veteran victory. That was not the case this past Saturday. This past Saturday saw Nonito Donaire look like a patient assassin, hunting down this current champion and executing a game plan that only a veteran fighter can put together. It was exciting to see. Patiently, as Nordine thought that he would be able to come out and attack Nonito, but Nonito held his defense well. He held his guard tight. He looked to work behind his jab. He shot laser-like right hands at the shorter opponent, OUBAALI. Now, what was interesting about OUBAALI's dimensions was he wasn't able to get beyond Nonito's jab and laser right hand. At 5'3.5" and against the 5'7" Donaire, he was just at a disadvantage as far as height and reach. His reach being 67 inches, okay? And Nonito was actually the more patient fighter, looking to counter everything that OUBAALI tried to do. In the third round, Nonito dropped him with that devastating left hook that he has been known for his entire career. And then subsequently, after a long count, he rose and was dropped again just before the bell and looked worse for wear. The referee, Jack Reese, gave him a chance and he was able to survive that round, but it was in tremendous bad shape. In the fourth round, Nonito came out and, just as in workmanlike fashion, was able to put OUBAALI out for good. And this again made history, because at the age of 38, Nonito Donaire was champion again, going all the way back to when he won his first bantamweight title. And now at the age of 38, he has won championships in 4 weight classes, including flyweight, bantamweight, super bantamweight, and featherweight. The man is now a Hall of Fame fighter, was probably before this fight, but what a tremendous outing for Nonito Donaire, and he should be celebrated as a veteran fighter who has learned from defeat and has come back from defeat and turned back the clock. This is an exciting story for the sport of boxing. Anyone out there that is a fan of the lower weight classes, please go back and look at the library and body of work of this great young fighter. He has managed to do it. He has embraced his victories as well as his losses. He has shown us the correct way to do it, that just because a fighter loses a fight doesn't mean that he is down for the count. You can always rise to beat the bell. This is the type of fighter Nonito Donaire is, and he is to be celebrated for his efforts. What a tremendous fight, a tremendous champion, and he is now looking to unify his titles and go back in with a rematch with Naoya Inoue if he is willing to give that a second go. Hats off to Nonito Donaire. What a fighter, what a champion, what a great representative of the sport. And he's a nice man to boot, has a great family, and we love to see these type of Cinderella stories. Hats off to the man. Look forward to what he can do in the future, and let's hope for a rematch with Inoue, the monster, because this time there may be a new monster on the block. That's what I have to say about this fight and this tremendous performance by this champion. Leave comments, let me know what you think about this, and maybe we can see another special outing from Nonito in the future. That's all I have for you at this time. This is STORMYBMAN. Everyone remain safe. Peace until we speak again.